Hey, hey, hey. Can everybody hear me? Hey, everybody. Can you all hear me? Somebody leave a comment. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't know what all this stuff is. It's my first live. Oh, wow. Hi. All right. I guess I'll wait for some people to come in. I don't see anybody here yet. Oh, we got two people in the chat. Hey, can you guys hear me? Somebody leave a comment and let me know if you can hear me, please. Hey, can you guys hear me? Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hey, y'all, my beautiful subscribers. I know y'all, I promised y'all that, hey, peace, goddess. Hey, I promised you guys that I was going to go live, y'all. And let me tell you, it has been one hell of a ride for me, okay? Your girl been moving and it has just been shit on top of shit, okay? Moving into this house. But I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Hi, everybody. Hi. I love y'all so much. Hey, this is my first live, everybody. It's so wonderful that you guys are here. Now, today, hi, everybody. Okay. Okay, so listen, I tried to set up a super chat. I don't know if I did it right. Y'all know I have no idea, okay? I don't know if I did it right. But if I did and you guys would like to leave a super chat, please do. It would be very much so appreciated, okay? I'm trying to look at myself to make sure I'm cute. But listen, um guys, I opened up this super chat because I want to engage a little bit more with you guys. I want to know if there's any questions that you guys could possibly have for me, if there's anything, any areas of concern that anybody might have. I'm not going to pull any tarot cards if I can stay away from it, but I just want to kind of be here, to let you guys know that I'm not just a tarot reader. I'm really trying to build a foundation for the new world that's coming, okay, for the new energy that's happening on earth. I want you guys to know that I have your back, and a lot of you, the people who have got readings from me, you know that I'm real. I'm very honest. I'm never going to sugarcoat anything. And I just want to open up the chat for you guys to, if you want to ask me anything, if you would happen to have any areas of concern where I could be of assistance, if you'd like to know my opinion about anything, if you have any type of questions. Oh, I know, Becky. I know there are. I need to watch some. Um, Somebody asked, Ingrid asked if you have no earth in your chart. Well, to be honest, if you have no earth in your chart, it just really depending on your healing. Okay. Um, Everybody, it depends on your healing. No matter what you pull up in your birth chart, no matter what your sun sign is, no matter what your moon, Venus, anything like that, everything is depends on your growth. Okay, so like say for instance, I'm an Aries sun. Oh my God, thank you, self-love, for the super chat. Thank you, sweetheart. But I'm an Aries sun, right? I'm a Virgo moon. I'm a freaking um Gemini rising in a Taurus, yeah, in a Taurus Venus. Now, all of those things can affect me and my behavior, but it all really depends on my healing and my growth. Okay, so if I'm, okay, Sun Aries, right? So Sun is basically what you are in the moment. So who you are, who the world sees you as, who you represent, who you show yourself to the world as. So I show myself to the world as an Aries. So they see me as this fiery, independent, sometimes overbearing, sometimes not really in control of my emotions at times. When I love, I'm a little psychotic, because us fire signs, we tend to love really hard. So this is how people see me. But hey Jazz. So but my rising is who I intend to be. So this is who I project to be someday. So as I heal and as I grow and I become who I'm meant to be, then what eventually happens is everything in my birth chart. starts to come full circle. So not only do I behave like the Aries that I am when I need to, I'll also behave like a Taurus as needed. I'll behave like, a Gemini as needed. So everything in your birth chart is there for you, because no situation in your life is ever going to be the same. It's never going to require you to behave the same way. You'll always have instances where you'll need to be fiery, and then you need to bring that water, and then sometimes you need to be grounded with the earth, and sometimes you need that air to just kind of cool things off. So yes, it doesn't matter if you have no earth in your chart, honey. As you progress and as you ascend, trust me, there's going to be times when you will be grounded, and you don't need no earth in your chart in order to do that. Hi, everybody. Yes, I know that's right, Jazz. Every woman, okay? It's all in me. Okay, like Shaka Khan said. Yes. You're welcome, Ingrid. So if anybody has any questions for me, you guys feel free. And also, because you guys know that I like to have a lot of fun, I like to laugh, I like to enjoy myself. I want to make it to where oh, I'm sipping on some tequila, just a little. I'm not gonna sip no more than this. I'm drinking tequila. But what I intend to do on my channel is, number one, okay, it's hard out here, you guys. This spiritual journey makes people literally go into the nut house, okay? So I want to make my channel fun and uplifting, even though all the time the messages are not going to be happy messages. They're not going to be something that you're gonna, turn my video off and go and lollygag. Sometimes I'm gonna piss you off. Sometimes you're not gonna want to hear the message. Sometimes you're gonna be pissed off. I get it, okay? But I also want to make this fun. I also want to make this a platform where we can enjoy one another as a family, and people aren't taking things too seriously. I also want you guys to know that I do not tolerate bullying on my channel. People die over bullying every day. So when you guys see me in a chat or in the comments going in on people and telling them that certain behaviors are not accepted, and you would not be able to say certain things to people, because you don't know what people are going through in their life. Somebody could have woke up to hearing about a family member passing away, or something could have happened to their child. You don't know what people are going through. So when some people just come in the comment section and just start talking and popping off and being rude, and you don't know what people are going through, I have a problem with that. Okay, that's the Aries in me. All right, there's nothing I can really do about that. But bullying, I do not tolerate. Okay, I just want you guys to know that from the horse's mouth. Okay. Oh, yes, 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 Natasha. I got to get up in your business, okay? Yes, your business. That's how we say it, right? Okay, I got to make sure I quit moving too much. I think my camera might be too close. Yes, Florinda. Yes, I am going through the twin flame journey, but I'm a little bit different than everybody else. I like to hold my masculine accountable for his actions. I'm not one of these females that just, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with females like this, but I'm not one of the females that's gonna sit there and be like, oh, I'm waiting for my masculine, and he loves me, and it's our divine purpose to be together. No, listen, if you do something wrong, boo boo, you're gonna be accountable for it, okay? Dealing with me. Now if you can't come to me as a man and say to me, hey, babe, I messed up, I screwed up, I'm willing to do what A, B, C, D, and E in order to make things right between you and I, as an adult, as a grown man, I ain't got no problem with moving on, boo. Trust me, it's 8 billion people in this world. What the hell I look like waiting and chasing? Never. It'll never happen. Oh, and I love the new home. I don't know who asked me that, but I did see that. I do. I love the new home. The only thing is, I'm still dealing with some issues. I got like Terminex coming, because y'all, when I got here, this place was full of bugs, and I was just so embarrassed. That's the reason why I haven't done a walkthrough with you guys of my house, because it was just so much going on. These people driving me crazy, and they're like, "Oh, we want things to be up to our standards, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that," and I'm still waiting. And if y'all see a bug on camera, just say hi. Okay. But yeah. Shine, shine, baby. You don't have to wait for anybody to do anything. You don't have to wait for anybody to let you go. You don't have to wait for anybody to stop trying to hoard your energy. What you do is you move on. That's how you deal with that. You move on. Jazz, all my boys are doing really well. Everybody's doing excellent. My oldest son is frustrated. He just got a job and he don't want to work for nobody. Okay. So yeah. Any good cord cutting meditation suggestions? Um, well, the Aries in me, I'm a great cord cutter. Okay, all I need is for you to say the wrong thing, and bitch, you cut off. Okay, it's that easy for me. But I do understand that it's not. Right, Mena. But I do understand it's not that easy for everybody, okay, to just easily just let go of somebody. Some people, it really just depends on you as a person. For some people, they need to meditate. For some people, they literally need to go to sleep, focus on the 5D, go into the 5D, grab a hold of whoever it is that is irritating them in the 3D, take their energy, have conversations with them. It really just depends on you and the relationship that you have. Hey Kayla, the relationship that you have with the person who is hoarding your energy. If the person what I just did one the other night and he stole my truck today. Jazz, you so stupid. But yeah, it really just depends on the relationship that you have with the person. If the person comes in and let's say they're narcissistic, okay, and you're trying to cut their energy, then yeah, you'll probably get what Jazz got. You'll probably wake up the next day and your tire flat or they got a brick through your window or something. But for the most part, I said really for me when I meet people, when I initially meet people, and I can tell if somebody's a karmic or a twin flame or a divine counterpart or whatever off top. I can tell. 5 minutes, I know who I'm talking to. So what I do is I set really healthy boundaries from the door. I let people know what I'm willing to deal with, what I'm not willing to deal with, what I'm willing to bring to the table, what I will tolerate and what I will not tolerate. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not setting healthy boundaries from the door and letting people know what you're willing to do, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, then a lot of times you will get that. You will get that backlash. You'll get people that'll come and they'll try to retaliate and, doing all that. But, it's all on you. My energy let people know I ain't the one. Okay. You don't know how to forgive him after being ghosted. Pat, the way that you forgive people is you accept the fact that you cannot make a person be you. And I have to explain that to my children a lot of times. Like my boys, they feel like, well, why, do these females behave like this? Why do they act like this? Why do they think like this? Why are they like this? And I have to explain to my boys constantly, like, you can't control the actions of another person. You can't make somebody have the same morale as you. You can't make somebody have the same strength as you. You can't make somebody understand how you see things. Okay, people see things based off of their own experiences. So I can't make a divine masculine behave like a divine masculine just because I know in my psyche and I know who I'm talking to and I can tell that this man is a divine masculine. That doesn't mean he's going to see it. That doesn't mean he's going to see me as a divine feminine. It just doesn't. And the way that you forgive, even if somebody ghosts you, is you have to, that's just like your child. Okay, if you're a parent, when your child goes and they scribble all over your wall with a permanent marker, you're not going to disown your child. You're going to be like, okay, you did something wrong. I'm going to teach you better by not allowing you to do that. And then we're going to set some healthy boundaries and then we're going to keep it moving. You have to do the same thing with your masculine. If they ghost you, okay, fine. That's cool. Okay. If they decide to come back, that's a different story. If somebody wants to come back to you and they want to entertain you in another situation, then you set those healthy boundaries and don't be weak and say, oh, I'm horny, or oh, this is my masculine, or this is my feminine, or we have this relationship or this bond or whatever. Now, I'm just gonna go jump in bed with you, or I'm not gonna require you to do anything. You know what I'm saying? No, you have to hold people accountable for their actions, especially melanated people. I have to say, okay, especially the men. And I love y'all, okay, but I have to be honest. You guys need a lot of work. And I'm not saying all men don't need work, but melanated men need a lot of work, okay? When am I going to post more stories of my life? Well, to be honest, I have so many different ideas going on in my brain, in my Aries brain that doesn't ever sleep. Even when my body is laying down sleep, my mind is like woke, okay? I don't really know. I would like to post some stories for you guys, but there's so many of them that because I didn't get as much engagement in the story times as I would like, and not as many comments as I would like. People that really didn't let me know if they liked it or if they wanted to see more or what topics they wanted me to talk about, because I have a really broad history of life. I've been all types of things. I've been a drug dealer. I've been a teenage parent. I've been a high school dropout. I've been I got my GED. I went to college. I've been successful. There's so many areas. I've been violated. I've been married. So there's so many different topics and so many different things that I could talk about, that I really need the feedback of the people to kind of let me know what it is they would like for me to talk about, because I'm an open book. I don't have a problem with sharing anything about myself. I'm very honest. I'm very real. I don't sugarcoat anything. Guys, don't forget the super chat is on. Okay, y'all send me some super chats because I want to shout y'all out. I do. Okay. Um, a jack of all trades is what Mama called you, Rivers. I know that's right. I'm Jane of all trades. Okay. I am, Audra. I'm dropping these jewels because people need to hear it. And we're at a time now where everybody is so damn sensitive that, it's so hard, especially, a lot of the masculine energies are in this era where it seems like a lot of the masculines feel like, if the women don't stand up first, then they're not required to do anything. And at the end of the day, and I'm not saying that women don't need work as well, but there's a lot of women that cater to these men, and we allow a lot of this behavior from them because we think that our job is to be humble and to be quiet and to wait for them to get it together and to wait for them to change. Well, you got the right damn feminine, honey, because I ain't the one. I'm not gonna sit back and wait for nobody to do nothing. I'm gonna do me. That's what I'm gonna do. Queen is gonna do her. Now y'all feel free to do whatever y'all want. What did you do to over the nonsense of the DM and strong? um I don't know if I really understand that question. I think what you're asking, do you sell and read birth charts to people? No, I don't. Self love first, I do not, because birth charts are so tricky if you're not doing your work. Okay, so no, I don't. Okay, at least these kids said, "Honey, I am not the one, two, or three." I know that's right. Okay. So yes, I think what you're asking though is how did I get over the nonsense of the divine masculine? I'm gonna tell you how I got over it. It was easy for me. I just accepted the fact that you're where you are on your journey, and there's nothing I can do about that. I can't change how you feel about me. I can't change the fact that you can't see a divine feminine when you're sitting in their face. I can't make you see that. Like, I could use a whole bottle of freaking clear eyes and it's not gonna make you see it, okay? But I accept it, and it's easy. I mean, once you accept it, then it makes it a lot easier to either let things go or decide what place you want to be in someone's life. I've been a side chick before when I was behaving as a karmic. Yeah, I was very comfortable as a side chick. I really was. I was damn. Did I say trick? But no, I was a side chick at one point in time, and I was very comfortable that way because of the dynamic of the relationship. Okay. Um, it was basically he and I were on a level where I understood that he had a relationship. I understood that he wanted to be there for his children. I was a single parent, okay? And I understood that, you need to be there for your kids because I was a single parent. I understand how that feels. But as time went on and I started to grow up and I started to mature spiritually, I started to see where I erred in that, how I kind of kept him in this comfortable cycle of doing the wrong thing and me leaving myself susceptible and open to that type of behavior. So if you're comfortable in a place where you're going to allow somebody to be low vibrational, then you got to kind of accept whatever consequence comes with that. And I learned to do that. Okay. Yeah. And also my children are up and active. So if y'all hear them, ain't no ghost in my house. That's my children. Okay. They the ghost. Natasha, you said your side dude was making you feel better at the time. Yeah, that'll happen. It will. It'll because like when my journey, when I was doing my little side piece thing or whatever, or I was a side chick or whatever, um I was in that mode too where I felt like, okay, I can do it. I can still do what I want. I could go out. I could meet people. I could court with people. If we do whatever we do, I don't have no consequences, no repercussions. But when karma started coming, oh my God, y'all, the karma was crazy. It was like, even though I felt good with him and I felt like I was in love with him, and I never pressured him to like leave his family or, oh, I wanted to be the main chick or whatever, because I already knew what it was. But once the karma started coming, spirit was letting me know, like, listen, this is not what's it. This is not what's popping. This is not what you need to be doing. This is not, no, okay? No, 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 no. But in the midst of it, in the middle of it, child, please. I was happy. Okay. Hey, T Daz. All right, you guys. Don't forget about the super chat. Where the hell my lighter at? Shit. Hold on, y'all. I thought I had it. Hold up, y'all. Okay, yeah. So if you guys have any other questions for me, let me know. Yeah. And yeah, and that's another thing a lot of people have to realize and understand as well. When you're in error, when you're doing something wrong and you don't quite see it, like, especially when you're young, okay, we have to excuse young people, right? I'm 40 now. So, when I was in my late 20s, my early 20s, and my early 30s and things like that, a lot of times we think we know everything. We think we know what's best for us, and we think we know what we're doing, and we think we know what happiness is, and we think we know. We just think we know, okay? Thank you, Rosabella, for the super chat, sweetheart. Thank you so much. But yeah. So you think you really do. You honestly believe that and nobody can really tell you anything. Your parents can be telling you, your friends can be telling you, your siblings could be telling you, your aunts and uncles could be telling you, and in your mind you think you're doing the right thing. But as you get older and you start to mature and you start to see that karma come smack you on the back of your head and be like, hey, what are you doing? You're worth more than this. Even though you're comfortable in this position to where you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing, this is not what's good for you. This is not what source, this is not what spirit intended for you. Spirit intended for you to be a better person. Spirit intended for things, for you to be happy with a person who's going to give equally, get equal give and take. And like I said, at that point in time, I was still, at this place where I was like, okay, if the love is good and you say everything that I need you to say to me, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Just don't, if you're going to do something, you better not do it in my face. Okay. You better not do it in my face. But I had to grow up. I had to become mature. I had to become the woman that I am today. I had to get an understanding of what self love was, because what a lot of people, what a lot of people don't understand is that if you don't have self love, then you can't have love from somebody outside of yourself. They go hand in hand. It's like a marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love yourself, how do you expect for somebody to come in and actually give you true, authentic love when you aren't giving yourself true, authentic love? If you allowing somebody to lay with you, possibly giving you a STD, and think about this: if you laid up with somebody who got somebody else, how do you know you're the only other person they laid up with? If they quicken, it's easy for them to go and sleep with you. How many other yous is it? You get what I'm saying? So these are the type of things you have to ask yourself when you're entertaining these relationships with people. Janessa, I see that. How do you stop trauma bonding? I'll get to that in a moment. But these are the type of questions that you have to ask yourself when you entertain in low vibrational relationships. Like, somebody come in and you all in love and you dropping like it's hot and you twerking and it feel good, and and then they smacking it with both hands and you like, yeah. But What will be the consequence that when karma comes back to you? What type of karma are you going to be paying for? Are you going to get HIV? Are you going to get herpes? Are you going to, are you going to get pregnant? Like, what type of karma are you going to end up dealing with for entertaining this relationship that is temporary? Because you already know this person, once they get up and put their clothes on and leave out your door, you know where they going. They going home. You can't call them. You the day after Christmas chick. You the day after Thanksgiving chick. You the day after your birthday chick. You don't get nothing on that day. Everything you get is secondary. On Christmas, he with his family and his kids. He ain't with you. And you all right with that? But hey, whatever. Okay, how do you deal with trauma bonding? Okay, I forgot who asked me that, but I'm just gonna let you know. Okay, I'm gonna be very 100% honest. Trauma bonding is one of the hardest things on this journey to deal with. And the reason being is because trauma bonding a lot of times comes from when we're children, unfortunately. Okay. And anything that happens to you when you are a child, you have to remember children are like sponges. They absorb everything. They absorb everything they see. They absorb everything they hear. They absorb everything that they hear, everything that they see. That's why they use cartoons the way that they use them. Okay, sit back and watch them. A lot of them damn cartoons ain't for children. Okay, if you watched them recently, please do. Okay, but this is the reason why they use that, because children are sponges. So when you're a child, okay, let's say you're 3 or 4 years old, okay, and you have a parent. Let's say one of your parents is a narcissist. Let's say your mother, because most of us are, even if dad don't want to be there, we stuck with mama, right? So let's say your mother is a narcissist and your father is he is a player, right? Because this is my situation, okay? My mother was a narcissist, my dad was a player. So at those times in my life when I was young and I didn't understand things, or I just needed somebody to hug me, or I just needed somebody to explain something to me, or I needed to understand the relationship between male and female dynamics. What do men think like? It was a lot of shit I had to guess. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times I got it wrong, duh, okay? Because I ain't no man, you know? So it was a time when I just needed a hug. It was a time when I just needed somebody to tell me that everything was gonna be all right. I just needed somebody to tell me that that's normal behavior. Like when men are immature, they behave this way. When women are immature, they behave this way. Nobody told me. So I went around behaving crazy, punching people in the face, getting drunk, slapping my friends all upside their head because they offended me, or because I was angry at my mom or my dad or whatever. And when I was young, all I saw was my mom and dad do was fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. And so when I got to a certain age where I started dating, because I got with my two oldest kids' dad when I was 16. And I shouldn't have been with him in the first place. He was 21. Okay. So rape. Okay. But anyways, I got with him when I was 16 years old. And he was a lot more mature than I was. But he also was very manipulative. Even though he was only 21 years old, he had a lot more sexual experience than I had. He had a lot more relationship experience than I had. He had a lot more street experience than I had. He was from Chicago. So he knew things that I didn't know. And yes, I am from New York, but I'm from the suburb, the upstate New York. I'm not from the city. I'm not from the boogie down Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people do say Rochester is that spot. Like a lot of people from the boogie down Bronx don't want it. They don't want it with Rochester, okay? But it's a little bit slower and dynamic because there's less people. There's less haters for you to have to deal with. There's less dangers. There's less of everything. Less rats. You know what I'm saying? It's less of stuff. But as I was coming up, a lot of things I had to try to figure out on my own. And I got a lot of things wrong, y'all. I really did. I got so many things wrong. You don't even understand, okay? I got so many things wrong that my first relationship, I literally thought when we fought and we had, did the makeup thing, I thought that was normal. So when I met my ex-husband and we got together, it was like, you being nice. You don't want to argue. Like, what the hell? And I had to calm myself down. I had to calm myself down. You welcome, Laura. I had to calm myself down. And once I calmed myself down, I think that my ex-husband had kind of got into this area of in his mind where he felt like, okay, well, maybe this toxic thing is kind of cool. Because he used to fight with his baby's mother, and then they would make up, and then, everything was everything with them. So he thought that because he got with me and I was maturing at the time. I was on my second child when I met him. So when I, started to mature for the, women, once we have children, we just start to mature. Our hormones just kind of do it. We don't have to really, woosah or meditate. It just kind of happens. It's like, okay, you're a mother. So your motherly instincts just kind of kick in. You get what I'm saying? So when I started to slow down and started to mature a little bit more, my ex-husband was looking at me like, I don't know, you might be outgrowing me here a little bit. And I was. I mean, which is typical. Women mature a lot faster than men. This is not taking shots at men or anything like that, but it just is what it is. We're the ones that have to bear the child for 9 months. We have to stop smoking the weed. We have to stop drinking. We have to stop twerking. We got to stop, you got to start covering yourself up. You can't behave like no little girl once you got little children walking around looking at you every day. But the one thing I will say is that I made it my duty to make sure that I would never allow my children to feel the way that I felt growing up. And I didn't really know that I was failing in certain areas because in my mind I was like, provide, 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 provide. Get out there, get a job, buy them what they need, make sure they got food, make sure they got lights, gas, water, and we good. You know what I mean? I'm providing shit. Shut the hell up, right? Well, lo and behold, as they got older, they started coming to me like, Mom, it was times when you could have did this like this, or it was times you could have said this like this instead of doing it like this. You don't let me finish my sentences. You don't let me talk. You don't let me do this. You don't let me do that. And I had to come and at first I got mad, but the mature woman inside of me was like, just listen to them, just hear them out, just see how they feel, just see what it is exactly that they're trying to say to you. And once I did that, my relationship became a lot better with my children, even though they're adults now, but we could actually live with each other and actually be around each other without the fighting, without me complaining about money coming up missing out my wallet, or without them drinking my damn orange juice, or without them, calling me bitches or ready to fight me or whatever, what have you. My children have the utmost respect for me. I got a shotgun too, so I ain't scared to use it. Mm-mm. But I mean, who want to shoot their kids? Nobody. But I would if I had to. But I'm just glad that we don't have that type of relationship where that's even an option. We know that we can sit down, we can talk, we can politic with each other as adults. I'm not one of those, oh, don't be cussing around me. I've been cussing your whole life. I expect for you to cuss. Shit, if anything, I've been cussing, 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 right? So I don't expect that. But when it comes to trauma bonding, healing, that is something that some people literally struggle with that their whole life. Okay, just to answer your question, some people never, ever, ever truly get over that. That is something that me personally, I had to go and get therapy. I had personally, because of my situation with my mother being a narcissist, and I had done some research on YouTube about narcissism, but I didn't really understand the full gist of narcissism and what was the effects of your child, the type of things that you leave behind for your child to deal with when you're in that type of energy. I personally felt like I needed counseling. So that's what I did. I went and talked to somebody who just shut the hell up, let me talk, and asked me questions that made me question myself and my own brain and say, okay, wait, okay, that wasn't my fault. That wasn't me. I didn't deserve that. Because for a long time, I blamed myself for a lot of shit. I did. I didn't understand why my mom and dad weren't together. I didn't understand why my mom didn't love me. I didn't understand why she wouldn't hug me. I didn't understand why she didn't talk to me like a normal person. I would go and stay the night at my friend's house and their mother would be like, come on, good night, Sally, and give them a hug and shit. They got allowance and stuff. My mama didn't do that. My mom was like, bitch, you gonna go in there. You gonna clean them goddamn dishes and you gonna mop that damn floor. And if you don't do it right, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna throw every dish out of that sink, everything in that dish rack that you think you clean, you gonna do it over. Let me see one speckle on that shit, and it's a problem. Okay. But that was not normal. You understand what I'm saying? I had to understand that that was not normal. But as a child in your psyche and you grow up with this your whole life, how the hell do you know what normal is? Unless you sitting down watching a Brady Bunch or some shit and see some folks on TV being all happy and healthy, then you go, oh, wait, mothers hug their kids? Oh, they tell them they love them? Oh, okay. Damn, sorry to hear that, Janice. Ooh, y'all going in on this kind of, okay, hold up. Yeah, don't apologize, because you're the child. I mean, how is it your fault that your parents was insufficient with giving you the type of love that you needed? How is that your fault? That if you don't know how to raise children and you don't want children, then don't have them. Okay? It's as simple as that. Right, Heather. I know. Yeah, it's true because a lot of us are self medicating, whether we want to admit it or not. 90% of the world is self medicating. That's why you got so many suicides happening right now. Everybody is trying to deal with their shit. And then you have this thing in certain communities where if you go and see a psychiatrist, then you're considered crazy. Or if you go sit down with a counselor, there's something wrong with you when really it was something wrong with the freaking people who did this shit to you, the people who caused you to need a counselor. You know what I'm saying? So no, don't blame yourself. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. You didn't ask to be here. Two people, two grown adult people got together and laid down and had sex consensually and got impregnated and brought you into the world. And it's their job to guide you and protect you and teach you what you need to know to be the best woman or man that you were put here to be. And yes, spirit does play a part in that. And yes, we play a part in that as well. But if you don't have the right tools, if you're out here in the world, okay, at 17, 18 years old with a baby or in a relationship or, trying to get your first apartment or your first car, and you don't know how to pay bills and you don't know what a healthy relationship is, that's not your fault. Shit, that's the people who raised you and brought you up in this toxic environment. That's their fault. You get what I'm saying? But what I will say is this: if you are a parent of children, of young adult children, and your children come to you and they tell you, like, hey, you weren't sufficient in my life in this area, or you could have done better in this area, don't shun or push your children away or push aside their feelings just because you're the adult. Okay, because that's how it was in my family. Like, if you're the oldest, if you're, if you have maturity over me, so if you're my uncle, I'm not allowed to check you if I'm your niece. You get what I'm saying? If you're my aunt, I'm not allowed to check you if I'm your nephew, or if you're my mother, I'm not allowed to check you if I'm the child. Allow people, especially if they're coming to you maturely, okay, to vent and tell you what it is that they feel, and be open to receiving that. Because how do you change behavior that is negative and behavior that is affecting people in a negative manner if you don't know what you're doing wrong? That's the type of behavior that creates narcissism. When you don't check people, or people are not willing to open up and say, okay, you may have a valid point, even though it wasn't my intention to make you feel the way that you feel, but you feel that way. So at least let me take that into consideration. And if you don't understand, it's nothing wrong with asking, why do you feel that way? How did I make you feel that way? What did I do to make you see it in that manner? And then as an adult, say, okay, let me clear that up. This is what I meant, but I was wrong for my approach. You get me? So it's not always a blame. It's not always a, oh, I did something wrong. Oh my God, crucify me, stone him. It's not like that. It's just people are people, like somebody said in the comments, and there's nothing you can really do about that. And like I said, some people never can let go of the trauma that happened. Trauma, the trauma. Some people never let that go. Some people never get over that. Some people go to a million counselors for a million years and they never get over it. You get what I'm saying? So it just really depends on your will. Because I'm a strong believer. Hey, Sativa. I'm a strong believer that if you want to deal with something and you want to not be in a certain situation and you want to heal, then you will. You'll do everything that's necessary. That's just like with your children. Do you want successful children? Do you want a happy life? Do you want healthy love? If you do, your actions will prove that. Because a person who really wants healthy love, they're not going to just sit around and complain about lovers. What they're going to do is they're going to say, okay, I don't like what I'm getting from people. So let me go and let me fix myself. Let me go check myself and see what it is that I could do to be a better version of my own self so that I can attract people that are going to give me what I'm looking for. That's what someone who really wants a healthy relationship is going to do. Now, people who don't, they're gonna complain. You'll see them in the comments. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Janice, I think that's your name, Janice. Yeah, that's another thing too. With narcissism, they wear very many masks. They do. Yeah, they wear mini masks. My mother was the same way. She was a devout Christian, and she would get up on Sundays and take us to church, and get up and shout for Jesus, and give all her money in the collection plate and all of that. And honey, please, okay, when we would get home, I'd be all kind of black bitches and crooked mouth, and nobody would ever want me, and I ain't shit, and the typical narcissistic. Anybody who dealt with a narcissistic parent, you know what it is. Yes, T dies. They do. They raise hell at the house. They do. And the sad part is everybody loved them. Everybody who don't see them outside of your household, they love them. My mother was so favorite. She was every single one of my cousins' favorite auntie. All of them, their favorite. And I was like, y'all have no idea what this lady is over here putting us through at the house. Okay, let me tell y'all one time she had moved. My mother, right before she passed away, she had got this thing where I guess she felt like, she knew she was about to die. The doctor had gave her an expiration date, so she started being very desperate. So she would like go and like pick these homeless guys up and bring them home around us and everything. And she had brought this guy to the house. I never forget him. His name was Rob. And we knew he was the crackhead, y'all. We knew it. We kept trying to tell her, like, "Mine, this dude is smoking." And at the time, I was selling dope, but she didn't know, right? I'm like, "Man, that dude smoke." "No, no, no, no. He a good person. He a good person." I said, "Man, that man is selling. That man is smoking dope." She like, "No, no, no." So some shit came up missing, right? Because my mother was a homeowner, so she had went and bought these expensive locks for the doors and all this shit. Because we kind of lived like borderline, like you walk over the bridge and that was the hood, but we lived on the side of the bridge where it wasn't the hood, but the bridge was right there. Like as soon as you walk out the house, it's right there. Yo, let me tell you, this the locks came up missing. I think she had spent like $150 on these locks, y'all. This like in the 90s, okay? So this is like big money. Honey, that woman got so mad and blamed us for stealing these locks. Do you know this woman put bullets in her gun and tried to shoot me and my brother in our head over some damn locks? Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody believe me either, y'all. It was like, your mother would never do that. She would never. Your mother would never, ever. Me and my brother was like, okay, it's time to go. Yeah, that was my first journey to Georgia. I left New York when I was 14. No, I'm sorry, I was 15 going on 16. And that was my first journey to Georgia. I came down here with my dad. I stayed here for a year and a half, 2 years. My mom, they told my mom when she was gonna pass away. They said she had like 6 months, so I came home. And I think I stayed in New York maybe a year, long enough to give birth to my son, a year and a half. And I got the hell on and came back, 20 years later? And I stayed for 6 years and I just got back here. Everybody know that. So, yeah. Hey, everybody. Don't forget about the super chat, you guys, if you'd like to donate to this lovely, beautiful conversation we having. Thank you. If anybody has any more questions, please type them in for me. Okay, I'm an open book. Like I said, I'm here to cater to you guys today. I've also forgot to mention, I also want to set up something to where when I do certain lives that we all could just be in like fun mode. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day we used to crack on each other. I don't know what they call it now, but we used to call it joning. So, we would just be like, "Your mama this, your mama's so fat." Okay. She sat on a bag of sugar and made donuts. We would say something crazy like that. So I want to come up with something like that. Maybe we'll all come together and collectively like pick a day where we could just like, we could just Jones on each other. Ingrid, is there a higher level than high priestess? I mean, there wouldn't need to. I mean, what would be the reason for there to need to be a higher level than the high priestess? The high priestess means all knowing. I mean, shit. What else do you need to know if you know everything? Because I smoke, I have given up so much advice. What you mean you smoke? You smoke what, weed? What you talking about smoking? You smoking crack or weed? It depends on what you smoking. Sometimes. Wait, hold up. Okay, wait, damn it. Y'all going too fast. Hold up. Sometimes what T does? Oh, weed. Um I know, right? Well, first of all, let me just say how I feel about marijuana. I'm indigenous, right? So, my grandmother was a full blown Cherokee Indian on my dad's side. My grandmother on my mother's side is a full blown Wichita Indian. So for my family, we never saw marijuana as a drug. It was always used as medicine. It was always used medicinal in my household. So if a child got sick or somebody had a stomach ailment or anything was going on, they had a headache, they had the diarrhea, anything, we used that. So if you want to because really it's about what you feel. So what I would suggest for you is to do your own research as to what marijuana actually is. Are there any health benefits to it? And there are millions. I mean, they used to use marijuana to cure cancer, AIDS, herpes, everything. So if you go and do your own research on it, I think it'll give you a little bit of peace about how you're using it and how you should feel about it. Okay, I gotta go back, y'all. Y'all going in. Hold up. Okay. You live in Covington and worked at Atlanta Emory University. Okay, that's what's up, self love. Are twin flames capable of narcissism? What would happen in that type of situation? Rosabella, yes, anybody is capable of narcissism. It really depends on, as I said, if you have healed. The research that I've done on narcissism, a lot of people like to act like this when it comes to narcissism. Like, oh no, they can't change, they can't be helped, they can't be, any condition can be helped. Anybody can change if they want to. So if somebody, like I said, is not holding people accountable for their actions and not making people wake up and be real and come to the realization like, hey, you're doing something wrong. If you're not going to do that, and you're going to keep getting the same behavior. The reason why a lot of narcissists don't change is because they're not required to. So yes, there can be narcissism in a twin flame relationship. My suggestion: walk away and never look back. And if they do come back to you, test that ass. Make sure they're gonna do what they supposed to be doing. Thank you so much for the super chat, Katie. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Okay. But yes, you guys, narcissists can change. And in a twin flame relationship, what will happen is exactly what happens when you're not in a twin flame situation. They're going to behave like a narcissist. They're going to gaslight you. You're never going to get any answers. They're probably going to be very sexually promiscuous. They're probably going to blame you for things that are not their fault, things that they're clearly doing that they know that is their fault. And they're going to make you feel like a fucking idiot when you come to them and tell them something's wrong. They're going to make you feel like you're crazy. They're going to tell you that you're paranoid. They're going to tell you that you're insecure. They're going to do that. That's what narcissists do. So yeah, it's the same thing. Just because it's a twin flame doesn't mean that the outcome is going to be any different. It's going to be the exact same, baby. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. You used to get stoned. I know that's right. Hey, Taniqua. I'm a living proof, survived cancer and still smoke marijuana every now and then. Good for you, Angela. Janice said, weed is my first love. Don't be a narcissist at times, and then it really will not, and are really good people. But until that time, we can't because we are in a bad mood or something. We just need. Well, if you smoking weed, hold on. Is this Taniqua? Taniqua, you probably need to smoke some weed, okay? Because you ain't going to be in no bad mood if you do that. You smoke the right weed. Somebody said narcissism equals Trump. I ain't, listen, I'm not elaborating on that. It's definitely good for dealing with people. I agree. I agree. All right. Yeah, I already shouted out to Katie for the super chat. Thank you, Katie. Narc and Twin Flame videos. I heard the energy you have inside is the energy you attract. So if you attract narcissistic people, you need to look in the mirror and change inside you, change your outside. Well, Crystal, that has some truth to it, but in another sense, I don't know where you've been getting your research from. Excuse me. But most narcissists attract empaths. And the reason why they attract empaths is because narcissists are attention whores and empaths are givers. They're natural givers, they're natural nurturers. They naturally want to help, they naturally want to have someone's back, they naturally want to have someone give, equal give and take. They're kind of like hopeless romantics. So in a sense, yes, but in a sense, no. You get what I'm saying? Most empaths are not narcissistic. Most empaths are at the actual opposite. And narcissists attract the opposite of what they are. Two narcissists will probably kill each other. Okay. A narcissist is going to attract somebody who will praise them, someone who will give them the attention that they want, someone who's going to nurture them, someone whose heart is just giving, 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 because all they do is take, 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 take. Okay. Okay. I know that's right, Spice. No politics, please. Will I see the man that I am texting and flirting soon in the new year? Please, Scorpio living in my. I don't know. I'm. When I first started this live, I said that I wasn't going to get into the tarot. I leave tarot for something different. I try to save that for the people who actually pay for readings, because I know it's hard out here right now for a pimp. But I am here, just trying to give you guys a little bit of better understanding, get to know me, and answer some questions. But personal questions, you're going to have to book a reading for that. That information is in the description box. But I do thank you for being here. All the things my baby daddy does. Yeah, Diesel, I'm sorry. Honey, it's... And the sad part about it is about 80% of the population is freaking narcissists right now. Are you a narcissist if you really believe that things that you're saying to people to make them believe you, say if they believe what they're saying? Are they still... Taniqua, retype that question, baby. I don't understand what you're saying, honey. Okay, Scorpios are narcissists. Don't say that, Janice, because all Scorpios are not narcissists, baby. Like I explained earlier, it depends on your healing. It depends on where you are on your journey. Okay, everybody that's a Scorpio is not a narcissist. As a matter of fact, I know some Scorpios that would be very offended by that. That's just like if you told me that your sign was a Taurus and I had a bad experience with a Taurus that was a narcissist, and I said all Taurus are narcissists, then I just offended you. Okay, so be careful with that, baby. Recipe of spoiled person is a narcissist. Don't mean no harm. Not all. Weed makes me enlightened. Yes, that's the intention of it, Rivers. Weed is supposed to make you enlightened, but nowadays we have all these different weird strands that they're going and creating in these laboratories, and so it's not affecting people the way that it was intended. But the natural stuff, the stuff that homegrown, what we call it, the homegrown shit, yes, that's what the intention is. Facts, you only see what the brain thinks. Narcissists attract healers. Yes, Marisol, they do. Don't have sex if that's true, because I really am a good person. I love to help people. I love helping people if I have nothing, but I need help and I feel sorry for Don't ever feel sorry for yourself, Taniqua. Don't ever feel sorry for yourself. It's called life. We all on a journey, baby. Shit, it is what it is. Thank you for the super chat, Audra. Miss Audra Linnell. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Yeah, Verna. Yeah, they can be. Oh, yeah, it took me... with the Scorpio narcissist. Yeah. I'm a crybaby and narcissist, I know. Okay. All right. So I think I answered everybody's questions. What Marisol, you said, what do I think 2021 will be like for all of us? I actually plan on doing a reading on that sometime this week, probably tomorrow. I got a lot of shit going on right now, y'all. My money is tied up. I got bills and shit. I'm over here like, So I don't know. And plus I'm also thinking about getting back in my truck and going back to work for corporate America. Hi Picasso, pretty love. So I don't know exactly I don't know exactly when, but hopefully sometime this week I'll be able to get that reading out to you guys. Mom being a narcissist Scorpio. Were your feelings to your mom being a narcissist? Yeah, I mean, yeah, they treat us Janice, all of our feelings are duh when you have a parent or shit, anybody that you deal with is a narcissist. They could be your lover, they could be your child, whatever. It's gonna be the same relationship, just on a different dynamic. Like if it's your lover, you're gonna feel ignored, you're gonna feel gaslighted, you're gonna feel like everything is your fault, you're gonna feel a certain type of way. Yeah, shit. Rivers want me to sing. You know what, Rivers? Let me tell you. Some people been telling me they getting frustrated with me singing. They be want me to shut the hell up. They like, you're so annoying. Mm. Y'all tell me what y'all want me to sing. I'll drop a note for y'all. Y'all know I used to sing in a church choir and I stopped going to church, and that's my problem. That's the reason why I'm always in y'all videos singing and shit. Because I used to sing in a church choir, and I used to sing in a church choir every week, y'all. So and then choir rehearsal was like 3 days out the week. So all we did was sing. I'm so used to singing all the time. And then now I don't go to church no more. So you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Anybody want me to sing? Anybody want me to sing? Let me know. Hey, Sunshine. Everybody, don't forget the super chat is on. Okay, if you want to leave me sitting, shoot, every little bit helps your girl. Y'all know I just moved and shit, so I appreciate everything. Yes, please sing. Sing. Who was talking about sing? Well, what y'all want me to sing? I try to sing for y'all. I'm drinking me a little splash of tequila tonight. That's all I got, y'all. I ain't gonna drink no more. I ain't got no more anyway, but yeah. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Hey, wasting time. I don't know that song. I don't know all the words. Hold up. I went through my twin flame journey. 2014, 16. He passed away. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Um, took me a long time to realize that there are not a lot of readers helping people like us. Well, listen, I'm not here to bash any readers or anything like that, but I just want to bring to you guys attention to what I see personally. Um, and I have been watching tarot, for a few years before I actually started my own channel. Um, because I was back and forth in my head as to whether I wanted to really do it or not. Because I just noticed that there's a lot of pacification going on in the tarot community. And like I said, this is not to come against anybody in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But I would really like to see more readers teaching people how to heal and how to become the best version of themselves, so they can receive these divine partners that everybody keep talking about is coming. Okay, so you know. Hey, I don't know what it is that you've done to me. Hey, but it caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing. Hey, that's that week. It's a feeling that I don't want to stay. Am I doing readings at this time? Micah, yes. But you will have to book your reading through my website, NuWorldTarot@gmail.com, because tonight is all about you guys. So what I'm doing tonight is just opening up the chat for you guys to ask questions, to get to know me better. You can ask me personal questions too if you want to know anything about me. Okay? Yes. Oh, hey Taniqua, I'm sorry, baby. I missed the question anyway. So just retype it or something. I'm trying so hard, y'all. Y'all know I'm new at this. Don't do me like that. How did I learn tarot, Ingrid? Well, I've always been empathic and psychic my entire life. So the tarot thing kind of intrigued me off top. Like when I first saw my first tarot reading, I was so intrigued by it because I was like, oh shit, I do that naturally. So basically I just watched. I picked the cards up and I went by what they felt, shit, what I felt, and then that was it. And I'd be right. So boom. I mean, I know what the traditional meaning of the cards are, but spirit told me not to read like that. They told me they will tell me what the card means, so that's how I read. Oh, hey Rivers. Okay, Rivers, you're 60. Wow, and you dance and smile and move when I sing. Oh, well, you know what? I'm glad I could make you do that. I'm really glad. Okay. Thank you, Verna. How do I know when I get a download from spirit? LAZ kids. It really just depends. Like say for instance, I'm doing a personal for somebody, and all of a sudden I just start sneezing, or I start itching, or I start smelling something. I know that ain't me. If I ain't in here cooking no, or I know ain't no chocolate cake in my house, and I smell chocolate, then No, you're probably a chocolate lover. Or if I start sneezing, you probably got allergies. Or if I start itching, you probably got a rash. Or you need to be careful because you might get a rash. Or you might sit on a toilet seat and get the cooties. You know the what they call it, the clap. Crabs, the clap, like the old folks used to say. Okay, yeah. Oh, and also LAZ kids. Spirit also speaks to me, so I can hear them when they talk. Okay. So sometimes if I'm not on it right, they'll yell. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Okay. I already got a lot of stuff going in the world. We don't need to deal with people like that. Too. Being an empath is hard. Excuse me. Micah Love. One of the things about being an empath and not wanting to be around people, a lot of people do that. They tend to turn to staying away from everybody, not wanting to be out in the world and not wanting the attention of other people and kind of wanting to do their own thing, which is okay. But at the end of the day, you are human and you do need social interaction in order for you to live a happy and healthy life, especially with so many people in the world. I could see if it was like, 100,000 people on Earth, then I would get it. But due to the fact that it's 8 billion people on Earth, try not to lock yourself into your own little room and your own little area. Try your best to interact with people as much as possible because I'm a firm believer that you don't have to experience everything to learn. You get what I'm saying? You can listen to other people's experiences and learn lessons as well. So, as many people as you can interact with, especially if you travel like me, like I travel and I love to go to different places and talk to different people and learn about their experiences and things that they went through and things that happened because that gives me a broader range of learning. I learned how to be a parent like that. You know what I'm saying? I would see older people with very respectable children. I used to ask them, like, how did you do that? Because my mom didn't. I didn't have any good examples around me. My dad was an asshole to his mother and his father, so I damn sure wasn't gonna ask him. But I learned how to be a parent that way by asking questions, by seeing people in public and saying, "Hey, how did you get your child to respect you? How did you get your child to go into the military? How did you get your child to get into real estate? How did you do that?" And they told me, and that's how I learned. That's how I learned. So don't. I mean, it's okay if you want to be by yourself. That's one thing, but you have to get therapy. Yeah, I guess people don't get over it. It was with someone. Yeah, yeah, some people do. Somebody said something about my lip gloss. It's popping. Hey, I say my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. All the boys be watching. They chase me at the school. What you know about me? What you know about me? Hey, yeah, you got to keep the lips on fleek, honey. How do you move forward from someone trying to kill you? Like I'm stuck on watching tarot videos to know his next move. I'm always looking over my shoulder worried he's near me. Diesel Dame, I've been in that situation before. And one of the biggest things that I can let you know, if you're not living with the person, if you're living with the person, it's a totally different situation. But if you're not living with the person, by all means, please arm yourself. Okay, it is your legal right to do so. Please arm yourself. Let all authorities in the area know that you are armed, and let them know that you are being stalked, and handle your business. Shit, that's how you do that. Am I a narcissist if I tell people that I need stuff on a daily basis? I mean, literally, that I need stuff, my user, because now my life is upside down. What do you mean, Taniqua, need stuff? Like what? Maybe you should do a little bit of research on what narcissism is. Just because you need things, like if that's the case, then everybody that's a celebrity is a freaking narcissist. Not saying that it probably ain't a lot of them, but I mean, if you're busy, you're doing something. Like for instance, my children are grown. If I'm in the kitchen frying chicken, and damn it, you want some vegetables, get your ass in here and make some vegetables. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not narcissistic. That's called teamwork. Shit, the hell. I love you too, the godmother. Guys, don't forget about the super chat. Thank you for everybody who sent super chat to me. I thank you guys so much. Gemini North Node. Should I be watching Gemini Zodiac videos more? Oh shit, hold up. More than my sun sign videos? No, Tanisha. um do what feels right to you. Okay, follow your intuition. If you watch a Gemini reading and the Gemini reading resonates with you, then by all means watch the Gemini reading. But if your sun sign resonates with you more, then by all means take whatever messages you need to take from your sun sign video. Just remember, all readings are not going to, every single thing in the reading is not going to pertain to you all the time, and every reading is not for you. So just be very cognizant of that. Like, don't take every single reading and try to fit your situation into it. If it pertains to you, it pertains to you. If it doesn't, then take what you need and keep it moving. You feel like he wasn't a real Taurus. There's no such thing as not being a real Taurus. There's a such thing as not being in your power, not growing, and not behaving the way that a Taurus would normally behave. But that's not there. I mean, if you were born at a certain time on a certain day in a certain month, then you a damn Taurus. Okay. I tried buying a gun, but they never approved me. I have a clean record. Their excuse was because all the riots and stuff. No, you go to Dick's Sporting Goods and you go and you get you a shotgun or rifle or something and just tell them you going hunting. Okay. And it ain't like you lying. Shit, he hunting you, right? And by the way, they are about to stop people from buying firearms, just so you guys know if you don't already have one. If you do, you might want to go ahead and load up on ammunition. But they are about to stop people from doing that because there's an agenda at play, and we're not going to go there. But everybody who is awakened, you know that already. Yes, Tanika, that is so true. Yeah, Joanne Pine. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of our children are with narcissists. But the only thing we can do as their parent is educate them and let them know what the signs of a narcissist is, and try our best to help them out of those situations. My son, my 20-year-old, was with a narcissist. Everybody who has been with me, you already know. Okay. But the only thing you can really do is try to support them in any way that you can and let them know that you're armed, and if they need you to do what you need to do, then you're willing to do it. And a lot of times your children, if they aren't narcissists, they'll be afraid, especially if they think you crazy. Like my kids think I'm crazy. They know I'll shoot a bitch. So yeah, they don't want their hoe to get shot, so they gonna do what I tell them to do. So yeah, I love you too, Melissa. uh why you can't have a gun, Heather? Joanne, the most important thing for you to do for your child is not, it's not about he broke her. What it is it's called manipulation. Okay. And then when you got sex involved in that as well, sex is one of the most powerful addictions on earth. Okay. So when you got sexual magic going on and then you got manipulation on top of that, yeah, it can seem that way. But what you do is you stay hopeful and you make sure your energy is in the right place, because she's gonna come to you. If she's smart, if she got any kind of brain in her head, she'll get tired of that shit. That all you could do is sit back and wait on her to get tired. When she get tired, she coming. Sunshine B, what do you mean? What if we're not woke yet? Tell us what we need to know. Can you be a little bit more specific with that question, sweetheart? Thanks for doing this live for us. You're welcome, Mika. I sleep with a machete. I know that's right. Thank you. You're welcome, Melissa. Yes, Joanne. Joanne, yes. Marijuana, CBD, and hemp. Yeah, they're all really good for you. Oh, okay, Heather. Well, yeah, Heather, you probably don't need no gun, baby, if you legally blind and shit. We don't want you shooting the wrong people. Shit, the first thing I'm gonna be like is, I'm not black. Don't shoot. Oh God. Taking other people's space and stuff. No, Tamiko, you all right, baby. You said that if we're woke, we'll know what you're referring to. Oh yeah, like as far as what the agenda. Oh, baby, I can't speak on that. They gonna try to stone me. Okay, you gonna have to do some research on that, baby. Sunshine. Yeah, you're gonna have to go and do some research on that. There's a lot of videos out there that talk about that, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys heal and not be concerned about that type of stuff. But it is very important for you to be knowledgeable about what's going on around you, okay, and what things are being set into play to happen in the future. So, right, right, Rivers. Shit, I'll be quiet, but when he leave, I'll be talking again. that they are going to stop letting us buy guns. Like, for real, I need to know. Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of information about that. Melissa, yeah, they're gonna stop everybody from buying guns. Uh-huh. That's a part of the agenda too. I need a new phone because Google is not acting right with me. Okay. Thank you, sis. You're welcome, Ingrid. I'm every single nationality under the sun. I love everyone, right? I can take it. All of us are, shit, for the most part. Well, not everybody, but shit, honey, these races and shit is so mixed up. These ethnicities are so mixed up and all over the damn place because all of the rape and, interracial dating and everything. You don't know what the hell nobody is no more. I call everybody sis. I call everybody brother. Cause what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like. You guys got any more questions for me? Oh, I meant to say sing is the song The Storm is Over Now. I told you, and my phone is tripping. And it's also the way I talk to Google. Do not like me. We fight all the time, me and Google. Well, don't be fighting with Google, Taniqua. I don't think you're going to win, baby. My daughter's boyfriend making her think I'm a bad mom just because he had a bad childhood. It's so crazy, like putting his history on her nuts. Well, yeah, Joanne, that's what narcissists do. They don't hold themselves accountable for anything. So yeah, that's what he's gonna do. But that's male or female narcissists. They don't take accountability for anything. Like I said, you give her time and let her maturity start kicking in, she'll come to you. Happy to see you too, Lioness of Gaia. Yeah, Scorpio, that one Scorpio girl. Yeah, I did some story times, but people didn't watch the shit like that. So, fuck. I told y'all I was coming. Hey Melissa, I'm glad to be here. Love your voice. Oh, thank you, that Scorpio girl. Thank you, Mika. I love it, singer baby. I love music. Okay, since you when you can feel it in your body, get the chills. Like, damn, wish I had that. Well, child, that just come from being at church and getting beat on by my mama in the back row with her shoe, telling me to sing right. Shit. All your readings resonate, by the way. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Melissa. Micah, I'm new here, love. Well, welcome that Scorpio girl. Welcome to the family. I'm glad to have you on board. And just so you guys know as well, my channel is not for the faint of heart. So you will notice that people will come and they'll like me when I'm all happy go lucky and chipper, and then as soon as I say something that make them have to hold themselves accountable, they'll disappear, which is totally fine with me. Okay, I don't have an issue with that, but I'm just letting you guys know I'm very beautifully, I'm very brutally honest, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, because in order for you to grow, sometimes you need somebody to just tell you the damn truth. Well, I'm the one. I'm the one that's going to tell you the truth. I'm the one that's going to tell you that when you're dealing with a narcissist, that you need to take some accountability for allowing that type of behavior. I'm the one that's going to tell you that if you're in an unhealthy relationship where someone is putting their hands on you, or someone is cheating on you, or someone is doing anything that is low vibrational, that you're a part of the cause for that. I'm the one that's going to tell you that. So yes, a lot of people will have a problem with me. I don't give a damn. Okay, but I'm here to wake people up. That's why Spirit told me to come and do tarot. It's not for the excitement of getting people's money. I could care less about your damn money. Okay, the bigger issue is people need to start holding people accountable for their actions, so that we as a unit can come together and change this world. And I have a lot of things to say about the people over here in the States, in America, okay? Because I don't understand why we haven't done a lot of different things that is legal, okay, for us to do, and B, why we don't stand up for ourselves. But we're not gonna go there, because that's another topic for another conversation. But there's a lot of things that are a problem here in this country with these people, and I'm here to not pacify you and put people to sleep. I'm here to tell you the truth, and I'm here to give you guidance as to what you need to be doing in order for you to become the best and most powerful version of yourself, so that when shit hits the fan, which it is, okay, but when it do, you're prepared and you're ready for whatever may happen to come to your doorstep, because it's coming to your doorstep. Okay, everybody that's trying to be safe and, oh, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, yeah, you go right on ahead. This shit coming to your doorstep. Oh, okay, Taniqua. Your nickname Tequila. Okay. That's what's up. Okay, Audra. Thank you, Lioness of Gaia. That song make me cry, Taniqua. The Sam Cooke, I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it is. It's been too hard to living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change go come. Oh, yes it will. Woo! Don't make me cry, don't make me cry, don't make me cry. Okay, okay, all right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Y'all play too much. Oh, God. Oh, that song, that song. Oh, my God. Woo-hoo. Whew. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Whew. Oh. All right, what I miss? Hey, Lily Love Chain girl. I be seeing you all the time in the comments. What is your nationality with that last name? I want to know because I want to shout you out. What's your nationality, Lily Love Chang? Chang. Shit, am I saying it right? Is it Ching or Chang? I don't know, girl. Tell me. Um, yeah, Taniqua. Damn, baby, you sound like you got a lot on your mind. You need to pay for one of my soul sessions so we just sit around and talk for an hour. Okay. Only ones I like to listen to you and depend on the cars they use a day. Wait, what? Tanika, you said people on here using a Ouija board. For what? To do tarot readings? Okay, whatever. That's why I don't let people read me. I don't, and I'm very adamant. Me and Spirit have a very clear understanding that I don't want anybody being able to read my energy if they haven't received permission. That is like not cool. That is literally a channel to the other side. Why? What do you? What does that have to do with tarot? Anyways, Markel's threat sings that on his Facebook page. You know what? I had a Facebook, Kendra, and I stopped going on there because people were driving. It's so low vibrational. It was hard. It was hard for me. Thank you, Sunshine. Oh, Tanisha, you were singing too. Oh, girl, that's the church shit. That's where I got that from. Oh, Rivers, you got chills. Well, that's what's up. I signed an autograph. Uh, oh, don't cry that one, Scorpio. I know it made me so emotional, girl. Okay, Kendra, sing, honey. Oh, the DM coming through your channeling. Melissa, what you mean the DM coming through my channeling, baby? Girl, me too, Joanne. Every time I went to church, I cried like a baby, but I had come to some realization about what was going on there, so I had to stop myself from doing that. But I'm very spiritual. I don't have an issue with anybody who does do that. If it makes you a better person and that's what you need in order for, you to focus. I mean, there's so much going on in this world. A lot of people have a different outlets. I'd rather you do that than to smoke crack. So for real. Taniqua, you a mess. God. Oh, okay, Melissa. You said you heard the divine masculine was coming through. Well, hey, divine masculine, what's up? Shit. Hi, Naisha. Hey, boo. What's up? I ain't make sure my lips ain't doing no funny shit. You know these chocolate lips will deceive you, honey. Hold on, I got my lip gloss on deck. Okay, we don't do ashy lips around these ports. My lips be greased up when y'all don't even see me on camera, honey. I don't play that. I have a whole lot of this shit on before I get on him. Sure do, even though can't nobody see me. I don't care. Nice. Oh, Melissa, okay. You saying that was divine masculine saying the change gonna come. Well, I wish you heard me the hell up. Shit, we all waiting on him to change. Okay. We've been waiting. We waiting. What's up, divine masculine? When y'all changing? Rivers, you born the first day of spring. You got some great survival skills that you use now from your past life, even today. Well, good. And be ready to share those skills with people because that's gonna be needed soon. Yeah, you're gonna be needing to share those skills with people soon. There's about to come a time when, regardless of what your race is, your ethnicity, your belief system, no matter what you're dealing with, we're all gonna need each other, okay? Because we're dealing with a system that don't give a damn about none of us, okay? And I think people who thought that they cared about them are starting to realize that as well. You're very welcome, Shy. Shy is Shy, right? Yes, you're welcome, Shy. Watch what we smoke. Well, I ate some edibles. Oh shit. And freaked out. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful around this time, y'all, with what y'all drinking and smoking and eating and all of that. Be real careful. Especially if you're doing anything that it enlightens or heightens your spirituality. Um Taniqua, when you snap on people, you lose your spirituality, baby. That's not what happens. What happens is we're spiritual people. And just like the creator snaps. I mean, shit, haven't you seen tornadoes and wildfires and earthquakes? That's the creator snapping. So you don't lose your spirituality because you snap. Sometimes you snap because you need to snap. You know what I'm saying? You're human. You get what I'm saying? You have human emotion. So if somebody needs you to go there and let them know that you're standing your ground and you're not with the shits, then you got to let them know you ain't with the shits. You lose your spirituality because of that. Now, if you're just going around snapping on people for no reason, that's different. But if you snapping for a reason, child, please, welcome to the club. Do I accept cards from the outside or do you just buy them yourself? I accept anything from you guys as long as you send it to me with love. I'm getting ready to open my PO box probably tomorrow or the day after that because I said my money has been on hold. So once I get my PO box, I got another sister that wants to send me a shirt. She designed a shirt for me. So yeah, I will be giving you guys my PO box. I'll have it in the description box sometime this week as well. So if you guys want to send me cards or anything like that, feel free. I showed all the decks that I have here to you guys. So yeah, wait, what? You have no heat, no hot water, and you can teach how to keep clean, warm, cooked all from the past. Yeah, Rivers, that's gonna come a time when it's really gonna be very important that people know how to do that, that they know how to heat their own water and they're not depending on just going to the sink and turning the faucet on and everything being hot for them already. Yeah, it's gonna come a time for that. People gonna have to learn how to start fires outside and all of that. Yeah, that's coming. Thank you for the super chat, the gem. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make it all about mine because the twin flame journey is an individual. Yes, that is very true, Melissa. And thus not everybody can have lip gloss to look nice like yours. Thank you, Tanika. My lips is popping, girl. Yes, child. I be using my brown sugar scrub on my lips, because I used to smoke a lot of weed, so they used to be black and shit. uh, yes, laughter is excellent medicine. Okay, what's my sun sign? Yes, I am a masculine sign. I'm Aries. I am the emperor. Oh God. Yes. I don't have a lot of fire in my chart, but I do have a lot of fiery energy. I operate in my masculinity because I live in America and I have to. Okay, and women have to be very strong and independent here because there's not a whole lot of times that men are willing to come and rescue us or help us when there's a time when it's needed. So for the most part, yes, I do operate in my masculine energy, and I'm also a truck driver. For those of you who don't know, and in that field is very male dominated. And if you show signs of weakness, then you become prey. Okay, so I have to. Yes, Melissa, I am Aries, the Emperor. Yes, Taniqua, yes, it is very important to ask, spirit to protect you, but faith without works is dead. So you make sure you protect yourself as well. Anything that you can do in your own power to protect yourself, use those means as well, because sometimes spirit will let you know that I gave you the means to protect yourself, but you didn't do it. So how do you expect for spirit to protect you when they done gave you tasers, they done gave you knives, they done gave you guns, they done gave you bullets, they done gave you all of these different ways to protect yourself and you don't use them. Somebody got their hands around your throat choking you, talking about they finna kill you. What you gonna do, pray, or you gonna pull out your knife and get the jugging? You let me know, because you ain't gonna kill me easy. You kill my ass, honey, trust me, both of us going to the emergency room. You better know it. This lady later, I'm not trying to go over. Oh no, you okay, baby? What led me to reading and how long have I been reading that one Scorpio girl? Well, what led me to reading was spirit. Shit, spirit came to me and told me I ain't have no choice. I was in my truck driving, and when COVID happened, some shit happened where I ended up having to get out of my truck. And the time when I was out of my truck, I was trying to get immediately back in it, but because of COVID, everybody was acting like everybody was sick, so I couldn't get back in my truck. And spirit was like, "Okay, now's the time." So I did it. I've been reading for about I want to say about 6 or 7 months now. I think anywhere between 5 and 7 months I've been reading. So yeah. But like I said, I have been empathic, psychic, my whole life. So, the cards was kind of weird because I can channel messages without cards. So it was just weird for me to get used to that. But yeah. Taniqua, every time something is happening in your life doesn't always mean that it's black magic. Sometimes it's karma. Sometimes we're wrapping up our karma. And I know you probably like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's not that. It's not that it could be karma from 3 years ago. It could be karma from 6 years ago. Sometimes it takes a while for karma to come in and wrap itself up and complete a cycle. So it's not always somebody putting black magic on you when things start to happen in your life that you don't quite understand or you don't feel you deserve at that time. You just continue to do the right thing, and the next time the wheel of karma spins, it'll spin in your favor as opposed to against you, because that's how karma works. Okay. Okay, Diesel Dame, you a trucker too. All right. Whoop whoop. Mika, you seen me somewhere before? Where? Where you see me at, girl? At Walmart. I'm always up in that bitch. I live in Walmart, child. That's my favorite place. Taniqua, do you have a tent? The smaller the better, because body heat and warm breath of everyone together keeps the tent very warm. Yes, Rivers, just brush your teeth and your tongue first. Moon and Cancer, I mean. And I know that's right. God bless you. Thank you, Love Channel. God bless you too. I'm going to whoop you. She said, you might as well hurry up and buy the ammunition. I love you, lady. Right, though. Okay. You're probably a Hioka empath like me. Yeah, I'm either that or the Imp J. I think they called it an Imp J, the most empathic of all empaths. Yeah. But I learned how to fight and I learned how to use my power properly. So I ain't with all that fuck shit. I'm not like the average empath, okay? I don't play the bullshit. I know, right, Taniqua? Yeah, if you got six babies and you going through that, I hope that shit, you got some help out there where you live at. Shit, And if not, you could always call one of them domestic violence lines and tell them that somebody trying to beat you, and that they'll ship you to another state, you and your kids, put you in a house, give you a new identity and all of that. But you ain't hearing from me. I have to control mine because I can speak to actual spirits of past loved ones and speak to the angels and the guardians. And sometimes they give me anxiety, but I do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, Mika. The more control you gain over that, the less that'll happen. Just be very inviting and be very open to whatever it is they're trying to share with you. Because a lot of times they really be there to warn you, or sometimes for just good company. So don't be afraid, and be open to whatever it is they want to share, and you'll be all right with that. Anyone ever see words written or sort of hanging in the air? Kalo Diego wants to know that, you guys. Okay, so Mika, oh, okay, that's Taniqua. 211. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if anybody out there is going through anything where they could possibly be down on their luck, or you may have a homeless situation or something like that going on, you don't have anywhere to live, somebody just put it in the chat. 211 is the number you call. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that, Rivers. I didn't know cat litter start fires. I got a cat too. We keep litter on deck. Uh oh, you not a truck driver, Mika? You better quit playing. I should have known. Y'all gonna act like my ass. Catholic charities will always help the homeless. Okay, so if anybody is going through anything, reach out to Catholic charities if there's one in your area. Also, I know of one called Saint Vincent de Paul. Is what I used a long time ago when I was a young girl. They helped me during my pregnancy and everything. Hey Mac, yeah, this is my first live too. Yes, MJ. Yeah, the MJ. That's the one that I believe that I am. From the research that I did, Melissa, I believe I'm the MJ. Yeah, St. Vincent de Paul. Yeah, Rivers. Yeah. Yes, that Scorpio girl. Yeah, that one Scorpio girl. Yes, they give you housing, food, clothes. They'll give you gift certificates for you to get furniture. The one that I went to, I was in Ohio at the time. They had a whole furniture warehouse, so we went in and picked like all of the shit for the babies and the cribs and the bassinets and the bedroom sets. I mean, they had everything, girl. The dressers, the nightstands, the bedroom, everything. They had it all. Melissa, you an MJ too? Okay. Uh, Anybody have any more questions that they would like to ask? Um, okay. Yes, Joanne, we don't need nobody shooting the wrong person, okay? I'm not black. The fuck? Out of all the readings that I do, what is my most favorite reading? I really don't have a favorite. Self-love first. I just a lot of times I just go by what energy you guys are in, and I just pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? I guess whatever the majority of the people's energy are in, that's the energy I pick up on. I don't really have a favorite. I just like when I feel good, when during and after the reading, before, during, and after. As long as I feel good and I got the right energy, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I know it'll help you get your rivers. I do know that cat litter will help get your car stuck out of the snow, but I did not know it was good for starting fires. Somebody said go to your local county office. That one Scorpio girl says go to your local county offices, and she says job and family services. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Homeless and Travelers Aid Society has a hotline, somebody said. Yes, Henrietta. Yes, the Class A CDL, baby. Woo, woo. Yes, I'm a big truck driver. Hey. Okay. Wait, what song did you ask me to sing, Taniqua? She all in her feelings like, wait a minute, you didn't sing my song. What you asked me to sing, baby? Oh God. How do you control the visions? You can't control them. You can't control the visions. What you do is you embrace it. Okay, Rivers, you can't control that. It's a spiritual thing. If you're an open vessel and you channel spiritual stuff, there's nothing you can do. I tell you what though, don't run around telling people because they're gonna put your ass in that straight jacket and have you up in that room. Okay? Don't tell nobody. Don't you tell nobody. But yeah, it's just something you learn to deal with. It's something you learn to control. That's all. It's not. Guys, don't forget the super chat is active. If you guys would like to donate to me, hit that super chat so I can shout you out. They just appear when they please. I cannot call visions to me. Yeah, exactly, Rivers. It's something that you cannot control. Um, you're not gonna be able to tell the visions to stop. Okay, they're gonna come. They're gonna show you. They're either there to warn you or they're there to aid you in some sort of way. Excuse me. Thank you, Mika. I love doing readings for you guys. Yes. You too, that one Scorpio girl. Have a good night, baby. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much, sweetie. What you so angry about, Kalo? Kalo Diego? What is the best advantage tarot reading has presented you? Being able to reach people that I never would have been able to reach in my own area or in my own family because I started this with my family. They say charity starts at home. So I started off trying to help my family members at first and they rejected me. So me being able to reach people all across the whole world, people that are open, and people who want to be helped and people who want to learn, that's the greatest advantage that it has brought to me or presented to me, excuse me. I am, Tanisha. I plan on it. It might be Diesel. You have to know yourself. One must know oneself. You'll know what it means once you ascend a little bit more. If you're not really sure what it means, and if you don't, and you have a good relationship with spirit, just ask. Have I ever dealt with supernatural activity? Absolutely, Audra. My whole life. Thank you, Melissa. I'm glad to be here. Right, right. Taniqua. They just give you names of shelters. Yeah, Sarah, and that's okay. At least you have that's a start. They'll give you the name of shelters, or if you I believe if you wait until like the daytime, they'll also give you the names of food banks. And if I'm not mistaken, because of COVID, a lot of them are delivering now too. Um LAZ kids, all of us family think we crazy. Shit. Yeah. Do I remember the fortune telling song Monday's Child? No, Mika, I don't. I might know the words, but I don't know that title. A lot of songs I know the words, but I don't be knowing what the hell they called or who the hell sing them. Anybody have any more questions? LAZ kids. I don't know about no bed shaking. I'm gonna tell you, if anything out of the ordinary happens around me and it's something that makes me uncomfortable, I bring it to spirit's attention immediately. Don't be shaking my fucking bed and moving shit and dropping dishes and breaking shit and all that. I don't play that type of stuff. It's okay for us to be on some spiritual love and type shit like that, but don't be scaring me because that's not why spirit is here. Spirit is not here to scare you. If your bed is shaking and you're the only one on your bed and you know that there's nothing under or on top of your bed, you need to check that. Okay. I would suggest that you reach out to Spirit 911. You need to page Spirit 911 and tell them that's not cool. Yes, Mika, you do have to meditate to control your emotions. I agree with that. It does help. Self love, you have a class A with a P, so you got a passenger endorsement, been driving buses, trucks across country for 36 years. I love it. Good. Sure. Well, send me some motivating words, child, because I tell you, sometimes I'll be like, I don't know about this. Why there's only a few people to know about this stuff. Hey, Kendra. Yes, I'm here, baby. Somebody says call Shelter Inc. if you're having issues. Hey, Sandra. Love channel. You said personally on my personal journey, what has tarot readings revealed to me about myself? Um, the biggest thing I can say that tarot has revealed to me about myself is that I'm a lot stronger than what I thought I was gonna be. Like when I first started my channel, well, before I started my channel, I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, well, damn, am I gonna be tough? Is my skin gonna be tough enough to handle these people that's gonna be in my comment section talking to me crazy? Am I gonna be able to hold it down? Am I gonna snap? You know, because I got that Aries fire in me. But amazingly, I reacted very well to the journey thus far. I mean, people have triggered me and people have pushed my buttons and everything, but the biggest thing that I can honestly say that it's revealed to me about myself is something I've been knowing for a long time, is that I'm a leader and I was put here to lead and not follow. Okay. um and I believe that what this journey has taught me as a reader is that it's okay for me as a woman to be a leader, because some of the things that I followed in my past, as far as like religion and, things of that nature, a lot of times they say that the woman's place is here. Okay. And a lot of, I was conflicted a lot in on this journey as to what my role was and what my position was. And but it made me be okay with being able to lead and still being able to learn and follow when I need to follow, and be humble in that process, and understand that when spirit does send the person that's for me to me, that person will understand that what my role is, and they won't try to put me in a corner and hush me. You get what I'm saying? Taniqua, the info is in the description box. It was nice seeing you too. Self love first. Have a good night. Self love first, and have you said you have to be up early, so rest well, my love. Okay, love channel. I'll hurry up and get my PO box. You bossing me around. Oh God. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. Does anybody have any other questions? I'm not sure we understand it. You have sites or books you can reach for things that I'm going through. Um, Tanisha, there's a lot of interesting information that is on YouTube pertaining to your awakening. The reason why I don't want to send you in a direction of any specific person is because I believe that when it's time for you to learn certain things, then you'll be led to that. So I think that if you just start with the basics, start asking your basic questions, start typing those in on YouTube, what you need, spirit will bring forward. And then as you advance on your journey, you'll start to get more advanced information being sent to you through spirit. So whatever questions that you have about your spirituality, just start with the basics. Don't try to do anything too crazy, too loop the loop, because some of the stuff is going to be too much for you. Sometimes, especially if you're one of those people that just came out of a religion, or you're still in a religion, or you may be following something, or some group or some sect or some belief system or whatever, you have to be really careful with the type of information that you encounter. Now, for me, I'm totally detached from all belief systems. I believe in spirit. I believe in me. I believe that there is a being or an energy that exists, that is here, that guides and protects all of us. But I'm not for the names. I'm not for the the commandments and all of that type of stuff. I just feel like you're righteous, you're righteous, you're not, you're not. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's me. That's my journey. But like I say, I don't judge people who are, are where they are. Okay. So I'm not going to specifically tell you anywhere to go, but whatever questions you have, start typing them in on YouTube. And I'm pretty almost positively sure that you will find something. Yes, Kalo. Yes, Diego. Yes, Stigmata is my shit. I love that freaking movie. You talking about where the girl got possessed by the prophet. Girl, let me tell you, I don't know if you're a girl or a dude, but Kalo Diego, let me tell you, when that girl started getting crucified, and that dude, when she was sitting up there writing on that wall, and she started talking like that, man, I almost ran up out the room. I was like, no. I seen that movie years ago. Oh my God. Yeah, stigmata my shit. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I do. Let me see. What is this? Crystals to carry for awakening. Amethyst is a really good one. Rivers. Quartz is really good. Tiger's eye is excellent. Um, I mean, shit, really, you can start there. I mean, it's a whole bunch. Go on Google, girl. It's so many child rivers. It is so many. You would be surprised. Okay. Do I do tarot readings on myself? No. Because I'm very close to myself and spirit. Sorry, y'all. It looked like something was in my nose. Um, I'm very close to myself and spirit. So anything that I need to know as far as my own behaviors, my own awakening, my own changes, I don't really need cards to talk to me. Shit. I mean, I am me. So, what can the cards tell me that I don't know about myself? So no, I don't do readings on myself, baby. Okay. You too, Tanisha. Have a good night, sweetheart. Anybody else got any more questions? Because I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up. Mika should look into it, but you've always been interested in everybody and how their life turned out with the different signs. Excuse me, life paths and personalities. Um, well, I guess that would just be curiosity on your part because everybody's journey you already know is going to be different. And no two, even if you get people who have the exact same sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, Lilith, and everything, they can pull their chart and the chart can be the exact same. They will not have the same life story. They will not have the same testimony. So, that's just kind of how it is. Everybody got their own life experiences and everybody going to see things different. Okay. So yeah, you guys, all right. Saniqua, you want to know what's my sign? My sign is the Aries, baby. I love you too, Mars. I'm not doing personal questions right now, Jill. This is just a platform right now I'm doing for everybody to just kind of talk and get to know one another or get to know me or whatever. You too, LAZ kids. Okay, I don't know what that means, Saniqua. All right, y'all. Good night, Kendra. All right, guys, listen, I'm getting ready to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I want to just say I appreciate everybody. If anybody would like to leave a super chat, go ahead and do that now because I'm going to get ready to log off here. I want to take a this moment, this time here to just thank everybody who was here, everybody who asked questions, everybody who politic with me tonight. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to try to make this a regular thing for me to come on and just, do live streams so we all could just politic and chat. I do want to have the thing where I told y'all we gonna roast too. Okay, y'all say y'all call it roasting now. Okay, well we gonna be talking about each other like your mama's so fat. She sat on a bag of dollars and made quarters. Okay, so we gonna do that, right? But we'll figure out a day. We'll come together collectively to figure out what day we want to do that. That's gonna be like our fun night. Okay, so it's kind of like our date night. What we gonna do? All right. So everybody don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys for being here. I love y'all so very much. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next reading. Love and light, everybody.